Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
The United States of America, get ready to make some noise as we go into a hellfire match right now. It is in the middleweight division, and you can hear what's going on at the side of the stage there as we get ready to welcome our athletes up here now. This will be like arm wrestling in a mirror for these two true warriors of the sport. Both arm wrestle like men, headlong and hard. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, welcome this man to the arm wrestling table. He hails from and is representing Slough in Berkshire, England. And he is a multiple and reigning British national champion, an Arm Wars former world champion. Please raise it up and welcome the Lean Machine. Tom Holland was getting ready to board the airplane to fly to the United States of America. He told me privately that this was a no-lose match for him because he was about to arm wrestle one of his heroes. And the reason why is because of the incredible accolades that this athlete has won in the game of Iron Arms. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one of your finest to the stage. He is a multiple US national champion and former WAF champion of the world. Welcome the Fury! These boys are the real deal. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fury, Craig Tullier, the finest of the North Americans, and he will face the towering figure of the Lean Machine, Tom Holland of the UK. Here we go.
You mentioned the word hero, Neil Pickup. Craig Tullier, not only a hero to Tom Holland. Craig Tullier, since the 1994-95, this guy, United States champion, 154-pound class, 143-pound class, 165-pound class, 176-pound class, all the way up, Neil Pickup, now residing in that 200-pound class. What an absolute beast. Check two things. A lightning hit. If you see any glimpse of stoppage there by Holland, the second hit from Craig Tullier may be the most devastating, awkward side pressure hook motion right at the perfect timing. So don't be surprised for the electric start of Craig Tullier.
Unbelievably fast. I couldn't agree more. In terms of Tullier's pedigree, a man I've faced in competition numerous times, and I'm aware of this guy's ability and venom. Tullier is the real deal. Holland requesting the position to be amended in the grip up there, and wants to get balanced and level. Craig needs to straighten out the wrist. Bill Collins asking for that to be straightened, and Craig is one of those guys that he's just stout as hell. He never really says a great deal. Hard as nails. Not many men harder than this, and most of them are statues.
Don't move.
Just sets himself, readies himself as rigid as you like, and blasts at you.
Don't move.
Here we go. Tullier in the hat.
Don't move.
And away we go! The first pin, the first win. Craig Tullier with massive speed, and that is what makes this man so dangerous.
So on the referee script, right, yeah, they're starting me there, but then they're bringing
Craig Tullier known for that massive side pressure hit. That one, all the way to the pad. I'm telling you, this thing is a beautifully set up for Craig Tullier. Being able to dispose of Holland quickly in round one, and his inability, because you can see the height, the posture, of Tom Holland. This match is going to get stopped at some point. It will be the third hit from Craig Tullier that will need to end this match by round 3 or 4. Tom Holland, way bigger Neil Pickup than I thought. The height, you can see, the intellect, asking with that big long fingers in hand that the referee give him a little more space between the thumb knuckles there. That webbing, not only you have to think about it being important from up and down and very vital for height, but also if you have those long fingers, you want to separate as much as possible your thumbs so that the bite of that hand allows you not to need a wrist curl to get control. Holland very much in this match. Craig Tullier, if he can get done here with less than 2 hits and an easy round 2, could be dominating. Don't be surprised with Tom Holland to put the brakes on.
We've seen in some of the matches earlier tonight, there is, I talked about it earlier, the breadcrumbs. The trace around fired there and lessons learned. One of the things Tom Holland said he was so excited about coming into this match was, even if he was to come out unsuccessful, he said, I will learn from this match. This guy has been arm wrestling literally longer than I've been here. I can't fail to learn. This is a relatively young athlete, but he is on the rise, and Tullier with that first pin. Tom Holland eager to get arm in arm early.
We all know in this arm wrestling world, we have to be careful with the rumors that come from a bunch of great athletes meeting at practice. But not too long ago, a bunch of the middleweights were at practice, and the rumor was that Craig Tullier was the most dominant guy there. Super strong. There it is again. Watch the second hit.
No finish there. Elbow foul, and Tom Holland got the stop. Tom Holland's arm strength is legendary. This is reminiscent of Kevin Bongard. Got massive arm strength. The second hit from Craig, but still no finish. And Tom Holland was very capable of putting the brakes on there.
2 things I noticed there. A great initial hit from Craig Tullier, set up perfectly there, 9-10 o'clock, ready for that second hit, which I thought would be very devastating. Not so devastating to Tom Holland. Didn't move much more from the beginning, and then when he took the second hit, there was a little bit of recoil, another inch, and then what should have been a devastating second hit from Craig Tullier, still unable to get the job done. This match is not over. Watch for the power of Craig Tullier. The time is needed, and there's a deep drive. Oh, come on.
That is the second pin. Tom Holland mistimed that, and he knew it. And you don't get the opportunity to adjust, Travis. And Craig Tullier, as you said, the first hit, Tom mistimed it and didn't get the position, and then before he could adjust, bang, the second one lands, and it is hard. Watch this from Tullier. Little adjustment, watch this second drive there. And that's all he needed to get the job done.
His arm's too short.
Definitely a better match from Tom Holland, but once again, the experience of Craig Tullier. Listen, there is an area. How much are you going to take your and his hand back before you initiate sideways? Tom Holland anticipating Craig Tullier, much more back pressure. Craig directly side pressure, caving in that wrist. A great angle from Craig Tullier. Has to be careful here. This match is not over. However, you still understand that Craig Tullier, my man's got a ton of endurance as well, Neil Pickup. So he's going to fight. Him being up 2-0 here in this position, for whatever reason, looks a little easier to maybe finish this than, let's say, the Bama Bull was here in the same position up 2-0. There was a little more hope for Giannis than maybe here for Tom Holland. But keep it in mind, in the second start, we did see Tom Holland stop that match and then take the second hit. That last start, however, Craig Tullier, an absolute perfect angle and able to go all the way to the table.
Craig the Fury Tullier, Louisiana, USA. leading by 2 pins. Tom Holland has the power to do something in the match if he can get where he needs to, but right now he's being denied by the magnificently talented Tullier, so experienced and diligent. And Craig putting on a bit of a clinic here. He's really closing down a lot of angles for Tom there, utilizing that shorter lever to make Tom chase the match. And Tom, you can see, going through the gears, trying to find the correct angle. And it is hard with Tullier. The initiation from the American is ridiculous. And Craig, Bob Brown and his lady niece in his corner there, looking calm, looking serene. He's been here so many times with high-level arm wrestlers. Enormous mutual respect between these two guys. They're so similar as men. Very different age, very different experience level, but Tom Holland, you feel, is walking the same path as Craig Tullier, just a few steps behind.
Don't move.
And this experience may help him to catch up and to progress further himself. Right now, he trails by 2 pins.
Tom first.
Tom needing to leave it all out right here. Nail pickup. He's got to be aggressive. He's got to stop it higher.
Tom Holland reversing top roll. And Craig Tullier looked into his corner and nodded like, okay, that was really good. And that is what I love about these 2 men at the table. There was no annoyance, there was no frustration, just total acknowledgement of the level of the competition. Watch this from Holland. Big reversal. Sold a bit of arm, soaked up the hip, beat him back to his own pad and reversed it. And that was impressive from the young Englishman.
Now let's say, is he committed now to this top roll nail pickup? Let's say he could have also sent that round there just to make Craig know you need some back pressure along. Don't just think that you can go sideways with me. If he can get Craig in the right angle, the length of Tom Holland comes into play as you run out of room off the back. That usually is you being a little afraid of that hand and wrist, choosing to lay on the tricep, take the hands back as far as close to you as you can before the sideways, before the side pressure. Just like you mentioned early, Kevin Bongard had the ability, like Tom Holland, the length to shut that angle off. This is real interesting. Does he stay outside, or did he just do that to make sure that Craig Tullier is committed to the top roll?
Don't move.
Here we go. The lead machine, Tom Holland of Great Britain.
Don't move.
The Fury, Craig Tullier of the USA. Do not blink. Massive drive. Enormous stride from Tullier. And it looked like the pin from where we are sat. It is the win for the United States of America. Look at this from Tullier. Massive drive to the side. Almost 2 angles covered at once. Not quite side, not quite top, not quite hook.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Craig Tullier!
Craig, how does it feel to get victory here in front of your own country's crowd?
It feels amazing. Thank y'all, everybody.
Listen, you've been rocking and rolling for a long time. You will never stop, right?
No, I'm not planning on stopping.
You are one of those special North Americans. You're over 50, and you're still probably one of the best on the planet. Do you have a name that you would really like to pull?
I would love to have a shot at David Samusha. I would love for England to try to set me up.
Man, let's see that happen. Craig Tullier, one more time.